So here's another little golden book. There is a lot of the books that they have. This is, again, secondhand that we got elsewhere. This one's called The Little Red Caboose. The caboose is the end of the train. There's animals. There's rabbits, 1, 2, 3. And there's deer, 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's maybe beaver, 1, 2. That looks kind of like an otter, but I'm not really sure. There's only one of those. Bluebird, 1. 1, 2, 3 raccoons. 1, 2, maybe 3 squirrels. 1, 2, 3 butterflies. Oh, 4 butterflies. 1 yellow, 2 yellow, pink, and blue. Alright. And this does have an original owner's name in there, so we'll cover that up. So The Little Red Caboose is a story by Marian Potter, pictures by Tibor Gergely, a Golden Book, New York. I do like the art, it's pretty cute. It says it is for Andrew, Pamela, and Rebecca. Copyright 1953. I think this has been republished since then, though. This is in pretty good condition. So, alright. Oh, we have different animals. There's mountain goats, 1, 2, 3. And bears, 1, 2, 3. And are these reindeer or moose? I'm not sure. They're definitely not. So those are reindeer. Or just deer, maybe. These are deer. The reindeer, then? Stuff to say. Rabbits and chipmunks. And birds and boar bears. Wow, the train is so long. Alright, well, let's get a reading. The Little Red Caboose always came last. First came the big black engine, puffing, poof, 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 and chuffing. Then came the boxcars, which I think is because they look so boxy. There's a fresh fruit stand. Yeah, you can tell this is from the 50s, because look at those cars, goodness. Those are what cars looked like in the 50s. Then the oil cars, you see that they're big tubes. Then the coal cars, yep. So there's a lot less coal now, just because coal is a pretty dirty energy item, because you burn it. You burn oil, you burn coal, gas, things like that. Except for the gas, there's a lot of soot behind, a lot of kind of dirty bits. Looks like a lot of people are having fun. Then the flat cars, which means I guess they're flat and you put stuff on top. Sometimes they were switched around in different ways. But the Little Red Caboose always came last. Oh, look at the cows watching the boy fish. And the rabbits are peeking. Other people are having fun. Boys and girls waved at the big black engine. They listened to the boxcars, and the oil cars, and the coal cars, and the flat cars that go clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. I don't know that I would be okay with my children just running around the rail crossing. There's horses. I guess we're just sharing buggies with the cars on the road. Maybe this is out in the country. But by the time the Little Red Caboose came along, the boys and girls were turning away, because the Little Red Caboose always came last. "Oh, smoke," said the Little Red Caboose. "I wish I were a flat car, or a coal car, or an oil car, or a box car, so boys and girls would wave at me. How I wish I were a big black engine, puffing and chuffing way up at the front of the train. But I'm just the little old red caboose. Nobody cares for me." Aww. Poor little Caboose. He actually looks orange in this shot. One day, the train started up a mountain. Up went the big black engine. Up went the boxcar. Clackety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Up went the oil cars. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Up went the coal cars. Up went the flat cars. Up went the little red caboose. Ooh, up they go. Chugga, 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 chugga. Hang on tight, little caboose, called the flat car. This is a long, tall mountain, and you are the last car on the train. Don't I know it, sighed the little red caboose. Poor me. The train went slower and slower and slower. Soon it was hardly moving. It looked as if that train could not get up the mountain. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to talk about this First Nation people depiction here. I mean, I guess they're trying something. Oh, now we got a lumberjack in the woods. Look out, little caboose, called the front car. The train is starting to slip back down this long mountain trail, or long tall mountain. Sorry. Not if I can help it, said the little red caboose, and he slammed on his brakes, and he held tight to the tracks, and he kept that train from sliding down the mountain. Good job, little red caboose. Then, bump, the little red caboose felt something push him from behind. It was two big black engines. They pushed the train up to the top of the mountain. Oh, wow. So that's big. No rock climbing, kids. We couldn't have made it, said the big black engines, if it had not been for the little red caboose. And everyone cheered, yay! And the little red caboose nearly burst with pride. Yay! Now children wave at the big black engine and at all the different cars. But they save their biggest waves for the little red caboose, because the little red caboose saved the train. It's nice, very simple little story. I think it's pretty cute. Not conflicting like some other stories. And I promise I will finish out the Sesame Street series soon. But thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry about the yawn. And you take care.